been to hell and back on this earth, like we're two gangs trying to fight, and love's the term, when all we really need to do is listen to each other's views on things, cause that's the only way to maintain good love, good love. Sometimes we get stuck on our own and love, good love. To every is where you must listen, communicate but listen to one another. We made it this far by faith, because we wanted to make it this far.
EC, it's my baby mama. You already know though. Check it out. Hey, they wanna ask how long I'll be here. I say forever, let's just be clear. I'ma be loving you
all of my life, for the rest of my life.
I'll be loving you
all of my life, for the rest of my life. I'ma be loving you.
Now everybody that's up in here, throw your blessings so it's clear. I'ma be loving you
all of my life, for the rest of my life.
I'll be loving you
all of my life, for the rest of my life. I'ma be loving you.
I just wanna show you that it's certain.
Okay.
When my hands up, I call it worship.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's real. Yeah, I know it's real.
Oh dear.
And I ain't got a question how I feel.
Yeah.
Give me purpose. No, I never ever nervous. Everything you say, believe 'em. No, I never ever leave 'em. I ain't stepping down off this word. I'ma keep this thing clear, that's for sure.
Well,
in terms of David and Tamela Mann, they are supposedly coming out with a R&B album entitled Us Against the World. And it's supposed to be like a memoir or like a celebration of their 30-year marriage. And it's supposed to be for believers that want to be more intimate with their spouse and not be tasteless, basically. However, I don't understand the point of making an R&B album and then saying it's for Christians. To me, that just kind of puts me in the mindset of crossing over into mainstream or secular music. That's where I'm a little bit confused. Now, this particular song, I don't see anything wrong with it. It sounds very clean, and they're not talking about sex or sexualizing the song like Mr. Dietrich Haddon has done. And Erica Campbell and her husband, their song just sounds very worldly to me. It reminds me of a little Sierra music too. And you know, that doesn't surprise me because he has written a lot of songs and produced a lot of music for secular artists. So it doesn't surprise me that you'll get that vibe with their music. That's something that I don't agree with. It just sounds too worldly. It just really does. In terms of David and Tamela Mann, this particular song, I don't see anything necessarily wrong with it. I cannot speak for the album because we haven't heard the entire album yet. Well, I haven't. I think it's available on Amazon right now. I'm not gonna go buy it. I don't really buy these gospel artist music. Very few will I support this particular song. It's not tasteless. It doesn't give me a secular vibe. It's clean music. It doesn't sound like the world. They created their own sound, and I can appreciate that in this particular song. I can't speak for the album itself. Like I said, I haven't heard it, and I don't get the whole R&B concept behind this move. I don't understand why it just couldn't be for Christians, for believers, and not be labeled an R&B album when you are known and proclaimed to be a gospel artist. I mean, that's just me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You guys can, weigh in the comment section and tell me what you think. This song, the album, the idea of them crossing over into mainstream music, those two are, this couple is the main couple that I'm interested in, you know, the feedback on. Erica Campbell and her husband, I thought that was just interesting. It's interesting to me that a lot of the gospel artists are trying to cross over, and I really don't understand, you know, the point behind that. I mean, I get the marketing behind it, because when you're not an independent label, and I mentioned this in a debate that I was having with a couple of people. When you're not independent, you don't own the rights to your music. And when you're under contract for another label, you have to do what they tell you to do. You got to go by their rules. So if they want you to cross over as a gospel artist, cross over into mainstream or include secularism into your music, you have to do that because you're under contract with them. And those are the terms and conditions that you agree to when you sign that contract. That's why it's so important to, in my opinion, if you're going to be a gospel artist, especially in this day and age, this generation, these last and evil days, to be independent. That way you have more control over your artistry. But that's just me. You guys give me your opinions and your thoughts in the comment section. And until next time, you guys remember what I always tell you. Be blessed, pray, and definitely fast.